Afternoon. Thank God it's Friday for some of you folk. This is Silver Wolf Song here, and I am at my campsite just outside of Grand Canyon National Park. I'm on the south side next to a town called Tusayan, and it's spelled Tusanyan. Anyways, I thought I'd show you my camp a little bit. It's beautiful, surrounded by beautiful cedars. I've got 3 tables set up, one for my stove, one to help fix my stuff, and my table to eat or do, well, I do computer work on that table. I have a big fire pit here. Look at how big this is. I have one neighbor over there. There's some further up and down the road. There is a stable down the street. I'm thinking about going. I'm not sure. It would cost a chunk of my good portion of my money that I got left for the month. So I have to really think about that. And would only be for an hour, but that's all I need. Okay, here's some of my metal detecting stuff. I'm learning to get more organized. Okay, and then everything is blooming. I got to show you all these flowers afterwards. I found a sardine can. That's about all I found so far today, but there are old things in here. This is my shower poop tent. That's what I call it, my shower poop tent. And it took about 30 seconds to put it up, a minute maybe. It's great, I love it. And look at this. Okay, so I got my shower stuff is in here, right? And then I got my toilet paper, I got my butt wipes, I got this with new set, got my shavings back there, I got my freshener and a fly swatter. Okay, now when I want to take a shower, this is all going to come out. And I will keep the tarp in, and then I'll take the tarp out and let it dry in the sun. So that's that. I love this thing, and I like to leave the things halfway open so the air circulates. You stake it down. It pops open. It's actually quite startled me. Okay, and here's my tent. I've also got it better organized. I haven't put everything in it yet. I'm not going to. But there's my laundry basket, my toiletries in there. That hat is, I've been using that today. That is great. One of my drawers. My pillows were slipping off the mat, so I figured if I put a bunch of stuff behind here, I'm not going to have that problem. Sleeping bag, lantern, that's my table. There's my wok in there for when I do the rice thing. There's my extra cot, which is just a paperweight at this point. I've been really using this wagon too. This thing's been great. So that's my camp. And yeah, we've been visited by these birds. We've got 3 different varieties that I've seen so far. I've seen bluebirds. I've seen a nuthatch, which is like a little miniature woodpecker. And then this yellow and gray bird, which I want to say is some kind of warbler. Not sure. But they've been, the one, she came down, she was like fighting her image in there, and then she attacked Salem through the glass. They tried to get each other. It was funny. She tried to peck him in the face. And then she flew over here, or the male bird perched on here, the male bluebird, and he was beautiful. And he was sitting on here, just perched away, like this was his own personal property, and we were invading his space. Yeah, I'm about maybe 4 miles outside of the park. Look at all these little daisies. I don't want to step on them. They're so pretty. We got little daisies over here. I'm not sure what they are, but and then there's these little pink flowers too. I don't know what those are either. And then there's these purple ones just started popping out today that I noticed. Can you see that? Little purple flowers. Yeah. All right, and then this is the cool thing. Somebody's old tennis ball. It's all fossilized. Let's go out in the sun. These are a different flower. Oh, okay, so we have these. I don't know what they are, but they're beautiful. And then these I know. These are Indian paintbrush. Look at them. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Here, let me get the sun at my back. You can really, let's zoom in on this one. Yeah. Yeah. Is that cool or what? Yeah, this place has got a lot of potential. And there's some yellow flowers over there. There's flowers popping up everywhere, and they were not here yesterday, I swear to God. So, but there was just rain a couple days ago in this area. So, I think it just started warming up maybe the last couple weeks, because everything is sprouting, it's all green. And okay, so that's it for today. I have to go on a trash run and a water run. I got all my trash. See, that's what you do with your dookies. You just bag it all up. I mean, you got the bags and you take it, throw it away, just like you would a diaper. Make sure it's all secure. Oh, here's what I found. This old sardine can. That's an old one. It looks like it's from the 70s or maybe 80s. And then I found some interesting rocks which I need to clean up. Let's see what they are. Okay, so my garbage I'm piling right there that I'm digging up, and I want to go for a walk and do some exploring. I'll probably take you along for that, but right now I want to get to town while I got a little bit of energy. I really don't want to go in there, but we need some things, and I'm thinking about getting just a cheap ice chest, a styrofoam one, just so that I can, when I do want to keep things cold, I can put a block of ice or a bag of ice, and I can keep things cold for a couple of days anyways. I haven't ordered that connector. They are available on Amazon. I did find one that's going to work, but I just don't have the money right now. It's not that important. When I woke up this morning, the cooler was nice and cold, the inside, so it does work when the temperatures are okay, but they're not going to always be okay. And maybe I want some milk and some fresh meat. The vegetables are fine in the cooler. That's great for that. But milk and meat are not going to keep well in there. So I'm thinking just a small styrofoam for when I am camped out for more than a day or two. Then I can keep some things cool and fresh. All right, well, I'm exhausted. It's been, a little bit over a month since I've been on the road. I'm probably going to do a sit down during this trip where I'm facing the camera and I am going to give you a little bit of biography on my life and why I made the choice I did to do this. Because some of you may not know me. Most of you do. Most of you are personal friends or gaming acquaintances or hobby acquaintances. I'm telling you though, this trip was worth coming out here, to be here. I don't care if I even go back to the canyon. I just love it out here. This is just gorgeous. So I'm going to enjoy it while I can, because pretty soon I'm going to be moving into warmer country for a little bit to get through Nevada. I have to go through Nevada. There's too many places there that I have to stop. So I'm thinking after this I'm going to head down toward Kingman, Arizona, which is on the border of the Colorado. It's on the Colorado River. On the other side of the Colorado River is Laughlin, which is a great place to go gamble and spend the weekend in a motel, you know, play bingo. I think I'm going to head down by Kingman because there are areas that I could go dig at over there that are promising for gold and prospecting. There's some ghost towns down there too, so I might be able to go find that stuff. And that's on my way to Vegas, so I'm going to just plug that into my route and see what comes up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be going through any more national parks after I leave here. I might. I don't know which that route's going to take me. I decided I'm not going to go up to the North Rim unless it's by shuttle. I'm not going back that route. That was pretty scary for me because I was extremely tired. So all the curves were giving me vertigo, and I had to keep pulling off at the turn-offs to take little breaks. Even though you really didn't see the Grand Canyon from the road unless you went to one of the special turn-offs, it didn't matter because the curves were pretty sharp. And it's just the altitude. I was not, 7 hours of driving, I was not feeling good last night. I was kind of freaking out. I was laying in the van